So here we are with Olivia Ewenike from the Cannabis Law Academy in Germany. How are you doing?
Good. Thank you for the invitation. Thank you for having me.
Not a problem. Always welcome. How are you finding Vegas so far? You having fun?
It is crazy.
It's your first time in the US?
Yes, first time in the US in Vegas. It is completely different to the German cannabis conferences. You can't, or the European in general. You can't compare it. It is mad.
Absolutely.
It's fun.
It's a lot of fun. There's
Yeah.
lots of there's never a dull moment, that's for sure.
No, for sure not.
But tell me, so we're talking about, thoughts, hopes, concerns, 2025. So much has happened this year in Germany. Where are we at right now, and what do you think is going to happen next year?
So in Germany we are in a phase of political uncertainty. We have new elections at the beginning of next year, February. Because the election usually would have taken place in September, we would have had a longer period of pre-election phase. Now it's shorter. And we have a conservative party that has prohibition as a huge point of their agenda, or prohibition propaganda, as I call it, because it's really like mafia narratives and stuff like that.
Do you think they're going to try and roll back legislation?
That is exactly the question now, why I'm talking about political uncertainty, because they are claiming that would be part of their political program. It is part of the political program to roll it back, but in the end, it's not that easy to roll back a law. That means we have a legislative procedure, like you would have if you would implement a new law. That means you have a whole democratic procedure that's coming with that, and we will see if that is happening. Also, the Conservative Party has to cooperate with other parties, and none other party would allow prohibition.
I know, it's kind of like the cat's out of the bag. It's a lot. It's more difficult to sort of just stuff it back in there and say, okay.
Very much. Yeah. And also, even if you already have a license, for example, they can't just take it away from you, withdraw it. There is some trust that you already have gained because of the license. That means you are also secured under this license for 7 years at least, because that's the duration of that license.
It's just crazy though, isn't it? But I mean, this year it's been, the CanG law and, legalization, which has been such it felt like a long time coming in Germany, and I think that, rolling it back just seems ludicrous, but it happens in Thailand.
Like a step back. Yes. Yeah. But it doesn't really happen in Thailand as well.
This is what I hear. Everyone's like, officially it has, but on the ground it's a different story.
I think this is the same happening in Germany. They're using it now for pre-election stuff, but in the end, when we're talking about this will probably be summer, autumn next year. Mm-hmm. So we already have the first clubs with licenses.
Yeah.
By then they will have made like 500,000, 1 million of revenue. We have a lot of employees.
So we've got enough time to kind of prove that this works, and we don't need to change it because there's money, there's tax.
Good quality, it's taxes, it's employment, all of this stuff. So I think that they have enough time to prove themselves, and after that it will be even for the Conservative Party be hard to proclaim prohibition.
That's it. Once you've made a couple of million, it's like, well...
Yes. Well, let's think about it. Did you say you made 500,000 in 6 months? Okay.
That's it. There's got to be something in it. Is that so? That's obviously what you'd like to see happen. What else would you like to see happen next year?
So I would love to see, because we consult a lot of clubs through the academy, and we see their struggles, especially on the state level, with the authorities and the licenses not being granted, or they make it especially hard for them. Yeah. There are so many provisions now that we're in the city of gambling. That's a good example. Like even the gambling provisions in Germany are not as highly regulated as cannabis clubs. So. For me, that's just a no-go, as we have the illicit market, and that is actually what we don't want to have. Yeah. So we need provisions that are manageable.
Yeah. It needs to be easier for everyone to get businesses up and running, to prove that they can actually make money, and to say, well, actually, we did the right thing here. We don't need to roll it back.
And then especially you can come from a supervision side and not from a prevention perspective when it comes to licenses being granted. Let them start, try, and then we will see what works and what doesn't work, especially when it comes to protection of health and youth and stuff like this. And then we can be a little bit stricter when we are supervising, when we are controlling the clubs, but not when it comes to the licenses, because we need the clubs to grow some cannabis.
Absolutely. But that's it. So it doesn't take long to get particularly kind of legal, does it? In this industry at all. So I guess you got your work cut out for you.
Yes, I hope so.
In a good way. But no, thank you so much. It's been great. And enjoy. This is a lovely venue. So
yes, I can't wait. This is awesome. I just came here. It's amazing already.
Well, enjoy. Go enjoy it. Thank you.
Thank you.